Hello, 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 ladies. How are you today?
What's
Doing great.
Oh my God, we dragging. I want to get a little something more pumped up. We're going to have some fun tonight.
I know. I can't wait.
Definitely.
All
So what
right.
we're going to do today, ladies, is we're going to do TikToking with Terry.
What's happening, family? You're listening to the Unfiltered Lyman with BLT. Every week, we will reflect on our journey on trying to navigate between our parents' traditional culture versus American culture. Oh, gosh, boy. We are your hosts,
Bertide.
Lisa, and of course, Terry. Olya, no one is talking. So let's get unfiltered.
I mean, TikTok has so many videos, and just in thumbing through, I mean, if it was up to me, I'd have like 100 of them. However, I picked out the 10.
Can I interject real quick? I just want to tell our fans
Yes.
that Terry is on TikTok 24/7 hours a day. 24/7 on TikTok. I just want you to know that. Okay. So when we have meetings and things that we need to get done, Terry's on the side over here, TikToking it on the side and laughing and jamming, and we over here trying to get work done. So I just wanted to share that with the fans.
This is the reason this is Terry's TikTok, because she is the queen. If there's a subject and you need a TikTok to go with it, ladies and gentlemen, just ask Terry. Comment below. I'm telling you, whatever I'm telling y'all, comment a topic below this episode and see what Terry comes up with as far as a TikTok. I'm telling you, it will not disappoint.
And getting no work done.
It's my guilty pleasure. It is my guilty pleasure. Whenever I feel a little stressed, I go on TikTok. I'm sure to get a good laugh or a praise.
Wow.
Is that what gets you unfiltered? Is that what gets you unfiltered, Terry? Unfiltered TikTok with Terry.
For the time being, it does. It does. It tickles my little fancy right there.
Oh shit. Okay, well I ain't mad at you. All right, commence. Go ahead and tell us what we're doing today. How we doing this?
I have chosen top 10, and they also correlate with our season. So then I have about 2 bonus ones, also one for Lisa and one for Bertie. So just so everybody knows, the ladies have not seen these. We're just going to go through them. We're going to talk about them, and we're going to have a good old time tonight. Are we ready?
Yes, we're ready. I'm ready, Freddie.
Okay,
let's go.
So number 10.
Let's get
It's called, Are You Cold or Are You Happy to See Me?
Oh shit, I'm nervous.
Okay.
Are you cold or happy to see me? All right, I'm gonna go ahead and open this up.
I'm gonna wait for Lisa to push play.
All right, I'm hitting play now.
All right, let me hit play.
Oh snap!
So this
is that a daily?
Oh my God, I like the creativity.
Exactly. So it is snowing outside, and this woman walked out in all the snow, and she made 2 round balls, and she made a cock standing erect. So that's
though. She only did that with her feet though. Like, get it right. She did that with no hands.
Oh yes, and perfect.
No
That's
hands.
why.
No hands.
You see, so, and she walked away very proudly. So she got it up and she walked away. Woman after my own heart.
So I would say that they're happy to see her. It's
yes.
I'm sorry. I had to go there.
Lisa, well, what do you think?
So,
you think he cold or happy to see her?
I think he's happy to see her. That's what I think.
What I'm talking about.
That was awesome. She created a cock with no hands.
Yeah. In the cold.
That's talent right there.
She did an excellent job. Tip and all.
Oh, did you say tip and all? Yeah, she did. I think, you know what? It's snowing. I think I'm going to go outside and try that one.
Feet only, no hands, Lisa. Don't cheat. No hands.
Oh, listen. I can get it up with no hands.
See, you heard it straight from the horse's mouth. Straight from the L's mouth. You heard it straight.
Oh my gosh. All right. Where are we next to?
Okay,
Terry?
so the next one.
Funny.
Let's go to number 9. Okay, so this one is called Mature, Grown, and Sexy. I want to be her when I grow up.
Oh, snap.
All right.
Oh, snap. Okay, let me open this up.
Tell me this is not a bad... Shut your mouth.
Ooh. Some holes in this house. There's some holes in this house. Oh, that's tight,
this is a woman that is clearly between 50s and 60s. I'd say 55. She has salt and pepper hair. Very nice looking woman. And it is showing her in all these different outfits. She is a bad.
Shut your mouth.
Here you go.
Yeah, she looks good.
Good looking woman. She's putting some of the ones to shame. The makeup is not too heavy, you know. I mean, it's appropriate to what she's wearing and what she's doing, and she's fashioning all these different outfits. So a lot of off the shoulder. She has great skin, and I'm guessing that either she's on vacation or she lives in a nice sunny area like Florida or California or something like that. But yeah, nice looking woman.
It ties in with like how you have to be confident in yourself, like own your sexuality, be confident, be you,
be comfortable in your own skin.
Yeah, like be damn everybody else, because it shows it's radio. You got one life to live, so do the damn thing. Do the damn thing, lady.
Okay. Go on, Miss Inez. Okay, number 8 is called C-19 and the vaccine.
Oh, snap.
Hey guys, so I did say I was going to give y'all an update on my second dose of the Moderna vaccine. Let me tell y'all something. This shit knocked me the F out. I took it Saturday, Sunday, and today is Monday. Still not good.
So while they're looking at it right now, it is of a young lady, and she took the vaccine. She basically stated how she is not feeling 100%, and it really has knocked her out physically and emotionally and spiritually. She's just going through all this different feelings right now, and she's saying for her, this is what happened to her. Not that the vaccine is a bad thing, not that it is a good thing, but just basically this is what she's going through. So that's why I called it C-19 and the vaccine. Just be mindful. Everything works on people differently. It affects people differently.
I mean,
she got a Trini accent too.
What are your thoughts, Lisa?
It's talking about, it's like typical flu symptoms, feeling achy. It sounds like all like flu symptoms.
So this really knocking her out.
That's scary.
What do you think, B?
Yeah, it goes with what we've been hearing. You know what I mean? People are normally good with the first one, and it's the second one that's basically a stronger dose, but I guess it would make sense, right?
So we're up to number 7 now. It's called the Insurrection TikTok video. I thought it was Insurrection. Isn't that?
But she said the erection.
See, people, look at where their mind is. Back on number 10, are you glad to see it? They're back with the cock story. Talking about the insurrection, they're back with the cock story. But
I'm just saying.
What else is there to think about?
See, I'm glad it's not me, I am glad it's not me. Oh, gosh. The insurrection, people. The insurrection. So, this...
I can take that so many ways, but I'll just move on. Let's flip that.
Yes. Is everybody stood up to play, please? Let's do that.
Storm the Capitol. Let's storm the Capitol. We're patriots. You're a fucking coward. To take our country back. For what? For fucking what? What are you so goddamn upset about? What has anyone ever done to you? You fucking entitled piece of shit. Don't you ever fucking call me one again. Don't you ever say, Corey, you fucking snowflake. What is it that this country hasn't fucking given you? You literally got escorted out of the Capitol building aside from the ones that they had to fucking shoot. Is that what it takes? Did you just want to be a fucking martyr? Do you not ever just sit there and think, my kids are going to see this. My grandkids are going to see this. is it that this country doesn't give you that you think you have to do some bullshit like this? But when you see a fucking black person actually get shot, no gun in their hands, nothing. Oh, they should just comply. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Oh, shit. All right.
It's very interesting. It is very, very interesting. So that's why everybody...
That was...
Yeah, that's why everybody has that look on their face. And just so you know, it is black and white people here. In the beginning, I thought that they were saying things against black people, but he really wasn't. So if you really listen good, he's calling Trump out on his foolishness. So that I thought that was very, very interesting. That's why I call this the insurrection. Ortiz, since
you say very insurrection,
you know something, y'all not gonna make fun of me. Damn it. Nah, sorry. So, Bertie, since you finished looking at it, what did you think? What were your thoughts?
I like the way that they had a diverse group, right? Because a lot of times I think that's where the great divide is that they feel like, some people, a group, is highly like, oh yeah, what he's doing is right, in another group. So I think I do like the fact that it was diverse. And at the end of the day, not everybody believes that way, no matter what color you are, right? We've always said that you accept people for who they are, not for their color of their skin, because not everybody believes just because you look a certain, you know what I'm saying, or you identify with a certain group. That doesn't mean that everything that they do, you know what I'm saying, you accept or you think that it's right. So kudos for them.
Yes.
I like it.
Lisa, you still have that intense look on your face.
Perplexed.
Yo, that was tight. First of all, I actually saw the original video with the guy that was speaking. I saw that. Good. I thought that was hella powerful, and it came from a white man. Yeah. Like, yo, what y'all talking about? What was you going back? Like, he's absolutely right. What does this country? What you taking back? What has the country not given you? Shit, you live in a hell of a far better than way back in the day. He's talking about you storming some Capitol for what? Nah, yo, no, it was absolutely correct. I loved it because he was spot on. Like, you have your kids are going to see this. What are you going to explain to your kids why you did that? What exactly were you and how were you affected that you felt you needed to go and storm that Capitol?
But the thing about it is you have to also understand, I think what you're saying is to the point that their kids are already seeing that. So think back of racism. Kids saw that, so they're not being affected. They don't believe that what they did was anything. So the thing is, that's how it keeps getting passed down, right? Because the thing is, if I believe something and I'm so like, this is what I believe, I pass it down to my kid. They're not changing. To us, it may be like, yo, what the fuck? But to them, it's like, no, I want my kids because they probably want their kids to do the same thing. You understand what I'm saying? If you don't believe the way that I do, like, this is what we believe and stand for, then we're going to do what we want to do. It does, like, for us, common sense, right? It makes sense. But to them, you think that they worry about that? They probably want their kids. They want to keep passing that shit on generation for generation. Not trying to be funny. I'm just being,
Yeah, you want to pass it down. But like he said, what exactly have you had taken away from you? What exactly are you fighting for when you have everything? Like, what exactly is it? What is it? You got to show me something tangible. You can't. You can't. Yeah, you passing the ignorance down, but what? What are we talking about?
Yeah.
Y'all get to do whatever the hell y'all want to do whenever you want to do it, right? And not be held accountable. So why are we storming the? Really, I just think you did it because it was a publicity stunt, and you thought it was a fun thing to do that day. That's just my personal thought.
Last ditch effort to hang on. That to go out with a bang.
Yeah.
So.
Thought it was something cool to do today. We ain't working. This sounds like fun. Oh shit, let's go hang out with my buddies, get drunk. And let's go storm the Capitol.
I like that accent, Lisa. Do it again.
We ain't doing shit. Let's just get together and go storm the Capitol, folks. By golly G.
Not by golly G. Oh my gosh, that's funny.
I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna stop. Let's go.
All right, then.
Next
So
one.
the next one, number 6. It's called siblings, twin girls, and they're fighting over one rocking horse. I want to say it's a unicorn rocking horse. So yes, they're fighting on who could get on. I like this because they start off fighting and they're crying to get on this unicorn horse. It's a fight here, like siblings do. And then at the end, she have one and the other one have one. They both have the same one, and life is good. My mother used to say, laugh and cry just live in the same house. This is exactly it. 1 minute you're laughing, next minute you're crying, or 1 minute you're crying, next minute you're laughing. So, and life was good in the end. So that's why I thought it was so appropriate called siblings, because that's exactly the dynamics that goes on with siblings. Okay, so.
All right.
Don't fight over that. There's 2 of them. Don't do that. Don't fight over that. Don't fight. Kalia, go get yours. Go get yours. Go get yours. Kalia, go get yours.
You see how they back and forward?
No.
She pull your hair. Oh, shit.
I told you, they going at it.
Oh.
They going at it.
And now she got her own.
And they're toddlers. They're toddlers. Just so you know, people, they're toddlers. Two toddler girls.
Oh, my God.
So they got their own.
In the end, you see how everybody happy?
Oh, she grabbing here. She grabbing her hair.
Yes, that one was. I mean, I can't see me and my sister.
Now they're laughing, and they all both got their own unicorn.
Laughing cries,
and they both laughing.
And they happy, and they, they having a good time.
Hey,
sometimes that's one person. 1 minute they crying, 1 minute they laughing. It's the same person.
Exactly.
Yeah, that was funny.
That was cute.
She went to the hair. When she pulled the hair, I was like, whoa.
Yep. She grabbed
it can get ugly sometimes, but guess what? In the end, we back to loving on each other. We back to, harmonizing. So.
Yes. Yeah, that was cute.
All right, people.
All right.
So, number 5.
Oh, man.
I call this one Ken and Barbie. You can hit play whenever you're ready.
I'm hitting play, Lisa. You ready?
I'm hitting play right now. Yeah, let's go.
See, here's what I don't understand. Black women complain about black men so much, and
Ooh, I see we got a lot to unpack here. You guys go check out the previous video. He states how black women are mostly masculine and that we complain a lot, which is why most black men go to other races. That's a negative. Black women don't give a fuck where you go. Here's the correction. Most black men lack leadership, or most black men don't know how to lead. Shout out to the men who do, because they understand submission works both ways. No, that does not mean that either one of you guys are doormats. That just means that he's listening to her and she's listening to him. It's called reciprocity. And when you meet a dominant black woman, ask her questions like, what made you become so dominant? Because 9 times out of 10, we have to stick up for situations that a man could have stepped in for. Understand her mind first before you assume. Because when you know how to lead, we have no problem following. But in the great words of Tiffany Haddish, some men act like bitches. So that makes us have to put on the big draws and handle shit. Educate your brothers and do better, please.
And she starts to go in on him. So I was like, whoa. Ooh. Let me correct you on some things. Basically stating that how they want to talk about how black women, we too strong, or, we want to act like the man. Sometimes you got to understand it's the circumstance. We don't want to do that all the time, but it's the circumstance and what we're going through. So when she laid it down, but, I was like, yes, sis. Yes, sis. So, I mean, come on now. All the time, y'all cannot come for us and say that how, this is why I don't like to mess with black women, because, we this and we that, and we always swivel in our neck and stuff like that. Y'all have to understand the pressures that we go through and the things we carry a lot of weight, and, we do a lot, and we don't get the credit that we deserve. We really don't. We really don't. I mean, ladies, you could jump in at any time. What are your thoughts?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm going to jump in. I'm jumping in head first. Head first. Okay. So it's so funny that I heard this conversation on the radio the other day, right? And I'm only going to take a quick part from the radio because the gentleman was saying that Black women have a chip on their shoulders and, they walk around like, I don't need a man and blah, say blah, and I was having the conversation and I had to break some stuff down. Like, I will agree. Some of us do have a chip on your shoulder, but do you need to know why? You need to ask why we have the chip on our shoulder, okay? Because from the time you leave your parents' house and you go to school and you get your job, and then you got to survive and keep a roof over your head because you don't want to go back to mom and dad's house, right? And then along the way, you date different men, and they may not be at the same place that you are in your life, which respectfully, I'm not taking that away from you. And that's perfectly fine because I do believe in life, not everybody's on the same page or on the same level at the same time, right? Next is, what happens is that if I got to go and I got to work hard, bust my behind, pay my bills, keep a roof over my head, and then I got to go to work and work in a white man's environment, and as a Black woman, you also looked at as you're too loud, you're too emotional, you're too whatever, and you're trying to balance that out and move up the ladder. And then when you come home, so yeah, it does seem like we have a chip on our shoulder because we carrying all this weight on our shoulder. Our shoulders are heavy. Right? So as she talked about as a Black man taking some leadership, and I had to come to this too because I had to look at myself because I was one of those women that was walking around with a chip on my shoulder because I felt as though if I got to do X and all of this stuff, you can't tell me shit. But I will admit, as part of growth, I had to stop and check myself and be like, if I have to deal with this at work, I got to know not to bring it home. Right? I need to also take the chip off my shoulder because these were choices that I made in my life. And the person that I'm dealing with, that ain't their fault.
But here's the thing, though, Lisa.
Real talk.
Let me interject on that one, Lisa. You didn't know that because you were not taught that. You were not taught that, okay,
that's true,
how to compartmentalize. Listen, when you go to work and you want to be the boss, that beast at work, you can. But once you cross that threshold to come in to your family or to your man, it's a whole different aura. We weren't taught that. We always have to keep with these bricks again, pulling. We pull from work, we pull from home. It's like sometimes we get so much, the brunt of it, it's like, what the hell? When do we get a break? When do we get a
time? And I had to say that one day I woke up, it was like, yo, I'm tired. I'm tired of carrying these bricks. I'm tired of carrying a chip on my shoulder. And I don't want to come home and have to be in control and carry everything at home too. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do it anymore. I'm tired.
That's real talk right there. Yeah. So I'm gonna take it from the Caribbean side, right? Because I feel like Caribbean women, they are very submissive to a certain degree in certain aspect. Right? I let me talk for my Haitian folks. Most of the women that I know, and I'm doing a survey based on my close net, they are submissive, meaning like they marry a guy, that's who they know, that's who they're with. Tell me, if fans listen to this and comment, how many of those Haitian men don't cheat, you understand what I'm saying, bring home a kid to these women, right? And they're submissive, right? They're doing and taking care of what they're supposed to, but they're still going to work. They're not cheating on you. They're not doing none of this stuff. So now, when this woman that has given you her life, right, committing to you and all this other stuff, and you still trifling, you're still doing what you want to do, but you want to talk about, doing this. But you have to look at it like, what are we talking about and what are we doing? Goes back to, are you protecting the Black woman? Are you making sure that she's on the pedestal? Because you're the one, like, let's be honest. I'm not saying all, But the majority of the time, that's why sometimes I feel like, and I could be wrong, the things y'all do to black women, the hell y'all do to other races, no you don't. Let's be really freaking honest. There's a lot of stuff that you don't try with other races. And you have to take accountability, how we talk about, take accountability for that, right? Because the thing is, you don't want to talk about this, that, whatever, but no one wants to take accountability. All day long, black women will take accountability. We'll be like, okay, yeah, we got an attitude. Yeah, we got a chip. What accountability are you taking, black man?
Mm-hmm.
For your part in it.
Yeah, and I love the fact that she says, like, we want you to take leadership at home.
Right.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, again, we're going to work just like you are. That's the other thing, too, that I feel like people don't transition, given the woman's nature, right? We're going to work and working just as hard as you, right? And if you talk about, like, you give people opportunities, some black men, right, if they have felony or whatever, they're limited sometimes. So we're going to this transition. A lot of black women are making more money, right? So the thing is, I'm going to work. I have this pressure, like Lisa just said, I'm bringing home this money. And sometimes you may feel like, okay, like you're trying to be, the boss or whatever. And a lot of times I feel like there's like what would you call it? The opposite forcing, right? Like you think I'm coming for you or I'm against you. Like the conflict is there. And it's like no.
Combative? Like they're being combative?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about it is, if I didn't have to go to work and you making money and taking care of me, looky here, brother, man, I will be glad to stay my ass at home and work on my business and do what I need to do.
But this is the other part. This is the other part to it also too, right? Okay, if in that situation you just said that men, they're incarcerated, they have a record and stuff like that, but you're going to work and you're working hard and everything like that, well, you can still take a leadership role at home. Mm-hmm. Handle the house business then.
But that's the thing, Lisa.
The facets of the house then.
That's the part that I'm saying. It's like they don't see. You understand what I'm saying? Because they want to be providers and stuff like that. So it's like they expect us to work and take care of the house, right? So the thing is, the switch doesn't happen. So the communication, I feel like, needs to happen. Like we say, the way things used to be in relationship is no longer. Like the norms are no longer there. So the thing is, that's where the conflict is. It's not like, oh, we're this and that. It's the fact that, okay, I'm here to support. So let's have a conversation and figure out, like she said, submission is not only women that need to submit. Mm-mm. Both of y'all need to submit to what the goal of the relationship. And I think that's sometimes the problem. You understand what I'm saying? It's like women are supposed to be submissive and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, you're not mature enough. Next one. Or you understand what I'm saying? Because like she said, and she saw that, there's a lot to decompartmentalize is what she said. Mm-hmm. And the thing is, when you don't have conversation, and I think you, Lisa, said it, and then she said it, you have to communicate the goals, what you want your relationship to feel, look like, taste like, smell like. You need to use all your senses of what the goal is ultimately in your relationship. And it's not all about black women and black men, because sometimes
we get cheated of that because we don't know what it looks like. So these things that we're pulling from are things that we've seen on TV that are not realistic. So exactly. That's why I call it Barbie again.
Or the example, because that's other things too. And I'm not throwing shade at nobody. I'm going to say that now. But a lot of the black celebrity couples that we have, right? So like people will be like, oh, I want what Jay-Z and Beyonce had, or I want what Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade have, right? Whoever. And I feel like, I'm not saying don't have that. I'm saying, would you put up with all the bullshit that they put up with to be with these men?
Yeah, because you don't know everything that's going on. All you see is what they're presenting. You don't know what's going on in the background. But you don't know the trials and tribulations.
Exactly. But
we shouldn't be idolizing them in the first place.
No, we should. Listen to the story of the women, right? Listen to Beyonce and the stuff that they had to go through. Like, it wasn't all gravy. He didn't stay loyal. Even Dwayne Wade, though he got a kid, but when they were I knew they were breaking up. But you understand what I'm saying? Like, there's always something.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Right? There was always something that happens. And at the end of the day, that's what I'm saying. Like, you have to be able to, would you put up with all of that? Because that's the thing. Would you? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a crossroad. But
whoa, great combo, lady. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
What's the next one? We're on
the next one is number 4.
Love.
LOVE. Okay, whenever you ladies are ready, you can hit play. Okay, so this video here is a video of a man washing his wife's hair because she's pregnant and it's too much for her to wash it herself. So he's doing it for her and he's taking care of his woman. And that, to me, was one of the things that I know that I would like to see in my relationship. It's the sharing aspect, because he didn't feel that he didn't feel above doing that, or he could have told her, I'll give you the money and you go get your hair done. He jumped in and he said, I'll wash your hair for you. So, I really, really like that video. And that's why I call it love. Because to me, that's a connection right there. Washing of the hair, I think it's a sexy thing. Very, very sexy.
That is sexy. That is
my
so
gosh. Sexy. I'm sorry, but this man fine as hell. I'm just looking at this tattoo. I mean, Lord God. Yes. Sorry.
Washing any hair is very sexy.
Oh, yeah, that too.
Lisa, let's start with you. I saw you, the mouth was like, woo. What does that mean, Lisa? Let me hear, what does that mean? What is this video?
No, that's deep. No, that's hella deep, yo. That's real. Because it's very easy to be like, to cut a check and be like, go get your hair done. But it's very intimate.
That's the word.
To be like, I'm going to wash your hair. It's very intimate. That's a beautiful thing.
I thought it was. I loved it.
Yeah, definitely.
That's beautiful.
Have any of you ladies had your hair washed?
By an ex or partner?
Well, yeah, in a relationship, yeah.
Like my ex-husband, I have to say, because he used to do my eyebrows.
Really?
He used to like do my toes and stuff. But it's like an intimate.
Nice.
I have to say I've been spoiled. But yeah, I think he's washed my hair before. Like I've had, But those are, again, people that they feel confident in their relationship, right? They're not trying to be like,
Terry, I didn't hear what you said, Terry.
For me, I've had like my toes done. That's about it. But washing of the hair, no washing of the hair. That would be nice. I would like that.
Yeah, I've had that done.
I definitely like that.
Alrighty. Next. Oh, snap. Number 3.
Okay, so number 3 here. I called it BLM, Black Lives Matter, a little known fact.
In honor of Black History Month, I'd like to introduce you to some Caribbean history that you may not know. Did you ever wonder why the slaves in the Caribbean were so organized when they revolted against slavery, especially the ones in Jamaica? I'll tell you why. Let me introduce you to Nanny of the Maroons, Jamaica's first female national hero. She appears on our $500 bill. And there's a significant reason for that. You see, Nanny is our version of Harriet Tubman, except multiplied by 10, far more aggressive and far more lethal. Nanny, like all the other Africans that were brought to Jamaica, was brought there as a slave. That was one of the slave traders' very lethal mistake. No one knows where Nanny was born. Some speculate it was in Ghana, but when she came to the Caribbean, she was in her early 20s, and she was to be feared. They'd find out soon enough the mistake they had made. If you want to hear...
She's giving just a little known fact, Black history fact from a West Indian perspective. Ladies, whenever you're ready, let me know what your thoughts are. Lisa's face is looking very intense, and so they both face looking intense.
They paid her the $500 bill, huh? That was deep.
I thought so. I definitely thought so. And you didn't know that either, right? And I had to keep playing it over and over and over.
That's what I was looking at it a couple times. Talking.
But I feel like that with what's going on, there's so much history as a people. So much that I'm just like, wow, yeah, there's a lot. That's awesome though.
But the more we dig, the more it empowers us.
Of course.
So it's amazing to me, the Black women, how much of a presence, how much of a fight that they had in the civil rights movement, right? And doing research, like it's so much that I just feel like, oh, okay, this is pretty dope.
But Bertie, let me ask you this question. You didn't find that the girl, the lady resembled Lisa a little bit?
Yeah, she did a little bit.
Oh, yes.
Especially now, too. Yes.
Exactly. All right, ladies. So we are moving along. Okay, so number 2. Are you ladies ready?
It all started when my mom met my dad. They fell in love and they had my older sister. And then my other older sister. Then my other older sister. Then my other older sister. Then my older brother. And then my other older brother. And then they had me. And then they had my younger brother. And then my younger sister. Then my other younger sister. Then my other younger sister. And then my other younger sister. And then my youngest sister. Leaving my family with
this video is a little bit lengthy, but I like the video because it showed one out of 13 children, because she's the middle, she's somewhere in the middle, showing her mom and her dad and all her siblings. And it's just to me, it was just nice to know that it's a mixed family, because the father is Black and the mother, I want to say Filipino. I do want to say Filipino. I could be wrong. If not, maybe of Spanish, but I want to say Filipino. Basically, yeah, it's a big, beautiful family.
That was sweet.
And they're just together, and you just see that they're loving on each other. And, it's just, to me, that's what family should look like. It doesn't always, I'm sure that they have their ups and downs, but one thing she did say, she said, it's never boring in my house. So no matter what different, we still stick together. And I really, really,
that's sweet.
No, it was beautiful. That's beautiful. I love big families. I'm sure it's crazy, but I think a good thing too with big families, you learn how to deal with different personalities. I think you have an advantage in life. How to get along, how to compromise, all those social skills also too.
Okay. And we are down to number
I like the title.
Am I Becoming My Mother? So ladies, whenever you're ready, hit play. It's interesting. This is very interesting.
Oh shoot, let's see if he finds it. Oh shoot, he found it. No, he took it.
Hey yo bro, I dropped a $100 bill over there. Did you find this yet?
Yeah, I did.
What, really?
Yeah.
Oh, you sure it's not yours?
It's not mine. I found it right here by the Cheerios.
Damn, bro, how you so honest?
My mom told me to be that way.
Oh, damn, you know what, bro? Just because you're honest, you can keep this, bro.
You sure?
Yeah, and as a matter of fact, give me a second, bro. Guys, just because he's honest, I'm about to bless him up. Here you go, bro. That's $1,000 too, man. Just because you're honest, bro. No, bro, it's okay.
This guy took $100 bill and he hid it. He was in the grocery and he hid it in one of the shelves. And there was a gentleman, a guy, young guy, and he was Black. And he came, and he found $100 and he put it in his pocket. So the guy went up to him and he says to him, yo, you know something? I lost the money. I lost $100. Did you see it? And he said, yeah, here it is. And he was honest. And the guy said, well, why are you so honest?
Man.
And he says, because, that's what I'm mother. So that's why I named this one, Am I Becoming My Mother? For him to be so Wow. And on top of that, the bonus was not only did he get the $100, but the person who was videotaping all this gave him $1,000 also.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to be mindful of that.
That's awesome.
When we go out to be, just to be honest and to own up, own up. It's not because when you steal from somebody, you steal from yourself in the end. So you got to be on up and up. You got to be on up and up.
But it goes back to you always do the right thing, and it always comes back. It always comes back. Like, it doesn't matter who's not, because I know that's one of the things I always tell my son. It don't matter if who's watching, who's not watching. Somebody is always watching. So always go in, and if you know you go in doing the right thing, you don't have to look over your shoulder. You know what I'm saying? You don't. So that's awesome. And then he got blessed on top of it. So that's what I'm telling you. Doing the right thing. It doesn't always seem like it comes back, but when it does. It does, yeah. That's awesome. Aww.
That was sweet.
That was very sweet.
All right. So how does this bonus for B?
Now, this one bonus for B, did you ladies hit play already? Basically, there's this woman, and she's talking to other people that's on the TikTok.
So I received a call from my daughter's school saying that she had been leaving the school with a strange man every day, and it was not her dad. I was trembling. I mean, my heart was just beating outside of my chest. I've always made it a point to tell the school that if my daughter leaves with someone outside of ourselves, that they need to contact us immediately. They described this man. They said he was tall, stubby, looked like he was out of shape. His hair was fragile. He had a light mustache. It was, oh my God, I was shaking. I asked them, did they have any proof? They sent over a photo. My heart started beating. I started whimpering. I was shocked. It was me without my wig. It was me, y'all.
Oh, poor Tintin.
Oh my gosh. That was fun. These people eating the donuts, and like the whole thing was nicely.
That was done. That was good. They was
all
like
in it.
Like they was watching a movie.
In it.
I was like, why are they eating? Like, what? The guy talking about big as I was like, yeah.
And Stumpy. And it was her with no wig on. That's jacked up.
Oh my gosh. That was funny. I'm sorry. They're just eating on this video, and it's like, All right, sorry.
That was funny.
That was very funny. I was sitting here crying.
Okay, so then I had one specific one for Lisa. It was a bonus one. It's called Real Aunties Know the Feeling. All right, let me know when you ladies hit play, so I can tell you about this one, because this is Lisa right here.
Hey, Auntie baby, what you doing? Oh, hell no. I'm finna come beat they fucking ass right now because I done told them about fucking with you. So tell them if they don't want no heat, they better be going out that house. I'm on my way right now.
So the aunt the aunt is seeing her nephew, and he's starting to look like he's starting to cry. And she's like, oh, hell no. She went into aunt mode. Definitely. Don't be messing with my baby. I'm on my way. I told you about messing with my baby. And that, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes. Yeah.
That's right. I already said something already, like, yo.
And once the hands start going like this, yo. Yes.
And he's coming. I said, and
hands, everything. See, all of that.
Oh my gosh, that was good. Thanks, Terry.
That was good. That was a good laugh, Terry.
That was.
We will TikTok with you any day, girl.
Yes, any day.
I'm gonna get some good ones. I'm gonna get some good ones for the next rounds of TikToking with Terry.
Yeah. That was good. I liked it.
Woo! Alrighty.
So
that was fun,
yes, ladies, this was good.
That was.
So This is the last of our episode of our season. So this is our close. And that's why we wanted to do this TikTok, something fun to kind of ride out with this season. And all these episodes were basically talking about our bricks and unloading the bricks because we each have them. Everybody has them. It may be one, it may be two, it may be 10, but everybody has bricks, and just how we have dealt with them and how we see them and our perspective on them. So definitely this season, I think for me, it was an opening and it was a healing for me in a lot of ways. What about you, ladies?
Yeah. Yes, I would also agree wholeheartedly. I think that we deposited a lot of bricks, because again, we were tired of all them damn bricks, we were carrying. Who wants to do that? I also think the guest speakers we had on were very insightful, very helpful also, and tied in, the bricks and just a lot of different topics that we were talking about. So that was, I did enjoy having the guest speakers that we had on for this season. But yes. Mm-hmm.
And I think for me, it was great just to have the conversations of the bricks that we are carrying. And then a lot of times too, just venting about it, talking about it, discussing it, seeing a different perspective, it allows growth for us. Mm-hmm. So right. I have definitely grown this season, and I look forward to many more seasons with you ladies because I think this is really good.
Yes.
So when I help somebody out there that, think they might be suffering or going through something on their own, and for them to realize like, hey, I'm not the only one. So it's good. And then, they can come on here and listen to our foolishness.
Exactly.
We thank you for coming to listen to our foolishness from time to time.
Yes. And please let us know any way that, anything that we've said, anything that you feel like, there's some more bricks out there. We'll be more than happy to do another season of bricks because I know there's a lot. And anyone that wants to come on and be a guest, hit us up. We'll love to hear from you as well. Like, we don't want to be carrying this all by ourselves. Y'all come on. Right. Unload. Let us know how you cope, how you deal. Yeah. So thank you.
All right.
And looking forward to next
season. People, please get your chairs ready. We need you to relax, unwind, get a drink, and just listen and laugh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, all right, ladies, we're good to go. We are TikTok out, and it's time for us to go. We're out.
Like that.
All right, people, the Bacchanal Queens, we are ready to leave. But before we leave, we would like to thank you for joining us this week on Unfiltered Lyman with BLT. Check us out on Instagram, Twitter, and join our Facebook page. As always, subscribe to the show to catch every new episode and leave us a review so we can continue to bring you fresh, exciting content. See you next Thursday, same time, same station. Unfiltered Lyman with BLT is edited and produced by Unfiltered Lyman with BLT.